you prepare as thoroughly as you can. The guys play their asses off.
Playoffs? Don't talk about playoffs? You kidding me? Playoffs? I just hope we can win a game. Another game.
Listen, we talking about practice. Not a game. We talking about practice.
That you probably won't say it again.
I bet I do.
Okay.
Chris?
If you want to crown them, then crown their ass. But they are who we thought they were. And we let them off the hook.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Gather round, Skull brothers and sisters. This is Skull Rants, brought to you by Minnesota Sports Talk. I'm your host, Dave. You can find me on TikTok, Twitter, and Facebook at Skull World. Make sure you hit subscribe, like, leave a comment. Tell me what you thought about the game today. I'm pretty happy. There's some warts on this team, but hey, that was a good team we played, well-coached team, a lot of deep team. It's just incredible to actually pull out a win like that. But to do it to where we felt like we could have blown them out was great. Yeah, we shot ourselves in the foot. But just give a shout out. Tell me where you're calling from. I got 27 people already. Hit like. Make sure this gets driven. I'm on TikTok right now. I'm on YouTube. Let's go. Make sure you hit subscribe. Now, what we did, Brock Purdy. It's almost like I wanted him to throw the ball. It wasn't until we went to prevent defense, it looked like, that I was like, okay, he's able to throw at will now. No, it looked like everything was a struggle for him. He's a good quarterback. He's every bit a good quarterback in this league. We did rough him up a little bit. 8 tackles for losses this week, but 5 sacks on Purdy. Could have been more. I think he did a little better job getting out of the pocket than Daniel Carlson did last week. Or Daniel, whatever. The Giants quarterback last year. Did I say Daniel Carlson? He just won a game-winning field goal for the Raiders. Daniel Jones last week. Sorry. Now, Sam Darnold, I don't know what he was doing throwing that pick, but what a way to step up. I love that we ran the ball and then went play action in our own end zone. Sam Darnold was able to step up. We had all the protection in the world, and he was able to hit Justin Jefferson deep for that long pass. And Jefferson, just like his first touchdown of his career, made them miss, did the gritty in the end zone. That was awesome. What's up, Bob? Thanks for joining, man. What a great game. I've been going live on Sunday, so check it out. I didn't go live last week, but I went live this week. I'll go live anytime. I can use the NFL tickets to watch the game, or if I'm not in town, because I will be at the Jacksonville game, and I most likely will be at the Tennessee game. Now, Sam Darnold made good throws today. He had the first drive he cost us. We probably would have had a pretty good drive that first drive, but he decided to throw the ball backwards to our running back. You just got to eat it with that play. It was going to be a penalty. Just eat the ball. Eat the ball. He makes it even worse. We get second down in forever. We get a few yards back, but that cost us the first drive of the game. But he made up for it with the play action 97-yard touchdown play. That's great. We don't get in the end zone on that second drive after the block punt, and he could have thrown it higher to his receiver, I think. So, I mean, he's not by any means out of the doghouse, or not, out in the clear as far as being what we hoped to be. But right now he's not making too many mistakes, but he's playing solid most of the time. But throwing that pick on, I think it was first down, and he would have to actually have a laser to get through the 2 defenders to get to the third defender to get to the receiver that he was trying to throw to. Now, Aaron Jones is probably kicking himself right now. We would have won that game going away. We would have went up potentially 27-7. Would have been a blowout, but no, we can't have nice things in Minnesota. We got to fumble the ball. So we got to clean some things up. Now we did a little better job not having to call timeouts, and letting the clock run down past 0. And I do like the fact, even though Aaron Jones fumbled that, we went to high tempo. They gave Ty Chandler the ball 4 times in a row. That was kind of crazy. Then we gave it up to Aaron Jones on a screen pass, well designed, that he fumbled. But I like that we went tempo in that set when we ultimately ended up fumbling that ball. It's like we didn't just sit back. We didn't run up the middle, run up the middle, run up the middle, punt, or try to kick a field goal. We went after, we went high tempo, change of pace. Our defense was getting tired. At halftime, it was like 19 minutes to 10 minutes as far as time as possession. So we did struggle there. Now, obviously, this will be recorded, it'll be playing, but if you're listening, make sure you hit like. Give me your comment. What do you think about the game? Who was the big winners? Who was the big losers? I'm actually gonna Warlord of Art. What's up, man? And here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put the StreamYard. Come join me. Give me 2 minutes. Give me 2 minutes of your time. Tell me what you thought of the game. Selling McCarthyism. See you on Twitter all the time. 538's model has the Vikings as favorite to win the NFC. Well, after beating San Fran, I hope so. Mary Fisk, what's up? Put the StreamYard. Give me 2 minutes. Tell me what you think about the Minnesota Vikings. Come join me. I won't keep you on that long. I won't keep you on for the whole show. I want to let's talk about the Vikings. I want to hear from you. Make sure you hit like. Now, overall, our offensive line did a very good job. We rushed for 146 yards on 24 carries. And played good defense. That is the winning formula for this team. Oh, you're going to join me, Mary? Oh, I love it. Come on in. I'd love to meet you for the first time. But, Ty Chandler, big game, 10 for 86 yards, for 82 yards. He didn't have any catches this time, but Aaron Jones got dinged up a little bit. That fumble cost him what would have been a pretty decent game on his part too. I'm really curious. They said it was a quad injury. If you didn't hear it, if you were at the game, a quad injury. Hopefully it's not too bad. Jalen Naylor stepped up big time. Sam Darnold threw that seam pass. Yo, what's up, man? Yo, what's up? I'm just doing my little post-game rants. For some reason, I lost my logo. All right. Yeah, I mean, Sam Darnold had that one of the first drive. I think he had that long run. That was pretty awesome, pretty mobile. Then Ed Ingram made a tackle on him in one of the drives. But overall, I'd say that offensive line held up really well. What do you got? We can handle business against the Texans. Don't have the typical end of the year meltdown. We're going to go places this year. We'll go as far as that defense will take us. I swear that is a top 5 defense right now. That is a top 5 defense. That's pretty awesome defense. It's still a 17-0 season, Bob. It's still 17-0. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, Rants. That's the name of my show. Skull Rants. My show is Skull Rants. You can have a positive rant. Okay, so I know this is week 2, but without Addison, JJ in the 4th, and Hawkinson, and we came out with a W and against the Super Bowl team, it's too soon to say put that NFL on notice. I'm putting the NFL on notice, guys. We won that game with Jefferson on the sideline. Naylor made a big play. Naylor made a touchdown. Addison, he's going to come back. Hopefully Jefferson's injury is not too bad. It's a quad injury, apparently. Guess he got hit by our own center. Anyways, I'm pretty excited about what we got. We can win with defense. We can run the ball, make some throws. We showed we got a deep receiving core. Sherfield made a play. Naylor made several plays Frickin' Powell made 2 first downs that were huge for us. You know, we didn't go to the tight end much, and Oliver didn't have any didn't get any thing, I don't think. Let me look. I don't think Oliver got a catch. Yeah, we only had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players catch the ball. Aaron Jones had 5 catches, so he ended up having 36 yards in the air, 32 yards on the ground. So that's 66 yards, 68 yards. And then, we got a lot of production out of our running backs. And I think that's the what we're going to be like, I think. Of course, two evil to hope's ready to tank. That's the usual. The D is crazy good this year. Warlord Art, I agree, man. I agree. And I put out there that the people are sleeping on the Vikings. I said 10-7. I could still say that 10-7. I'm not going to go any higher than that because we are injured. But that seems so realistic now. Everybody thinks we're 1-1 after this game. We're 2-0 right now, and we have been turning the ball over. That's not good, but we're causing turnovers too, and we're getting after the quarterback. Yeah, listen, we lost Jefferson, fumbled 1 yard line, didn't give up. And we lost Dallas Turner too at the end there. Yeah, we didn't give up. Fumbled at the 1 yard line, didn't give up. Didn't just give him the game. That's awesome. That is awesome. We would have been up 27-7 if we would have punched that in. 5-0 start. I'll take it. We went 5-0 once before. That was 2000. What was it? 2016, and we ended up 8-8. I don't hope that doesn't happen again. Yeah, Mary, tell him. Tell Too Evil to Hope that we won. I don't think he even realizes it. Jefferson apparently day-to-day injury, and Turner can be out no more than 3 weeks. Hey, do you know what the injury was? Where I didn't get to see it. So, hey, McCarthyism, tell me about the injury. Yeah, Mary, let's see what all those pundits say now. Yeah, they'll say what's wrong with the 49ers. No, I think they'll be talking about us now. And I think it'll be centered around how good this defense have played and how Sam Darnold is playing point guard. I think that's going to be the whole thing all year if we keep it up. We don't know. We just don't know, T-Evil Hope. Did you have fun, though? Were you sitting with the whole crowd? I missed it, man. I'm still recovering from being out of work 6 months, but I had no vacation time. Wish I was there. It looked fun. You guys took over Twitter. Everybody was talking about the Skull Fest. Watched a lot of games. This was sweet. This was a sweet victory. It would have been nice to go up 27-7, though. I'm not going to lie. It would have been nice to go 27-7. Have that score end up being like 27-13, 27-14. It would have been nice to have a 2-score win again, but no. Jefferson was quad contusion. I did get that, and Turner was a knee sprain. Knee sprains are tricky, man. Sprains are tears. They're slight tears. Sprains are tears. Don't let anybody tell you different. And that sucks. That sucks. So hopefully it's not bad. And it's not tear like ligament tear. It's like just it's still damage. It sucks though. I know they're just excited to win. And we'll have tonight, stick around, 9:30 Eastern, 8:30 Central. There will be Skull Doc on. We'll talk about injuries, okay? Skull Doc, us tonight, live. We'll talk about injuries. Now, other guys, Big shout out to Van Ginkel, man, and great game. Another guy had a probably the best game was Cashman, Blake Cashman. That guy I think should have had 3 interceptions if I'm not mistaken, or could have had. Metellus got that one. He touched the ball 4 times. The 4th one he caught it. That was amazing. That whole defense, Pat Jones, he had 2 sacks. That's 4 sacks on the year for Pat Jones. Nobody's talking about it. Yeah, it was fun to be at. I bet the crowd was going nuts on that 97-yard touchdown. And then we almost have another 99-yard drive until he throws a pick. That sucked. That sucked. He would have been a Sam Darnold. They would have they would have been calling him Joe Montana, the Vikings fans, if he goes down 99 yards again, or John Elway, and he goes down 99 yards again, 2 weeks in a row. He would have been legend status, I think, after that. Yeah, it should have been 27-7. How about special teams? Right, our punter did good. Dallas Turner screwed up. Could have put it at the 1-yard line. I still think it should be at the 1-yard line. I don't know what the rule is on that. It's ridiculous. Yeah. What's with Viking fans, guys? What's with the Vikings fans selling their tickets? Our home field advantage isn't even a home field advantage anymore. I don't think. Do we have a winning record under this new regime at home? I don't know. But hey, we won today, so that was big. They got to stop selling their tickets, guys. I think, who else had a good game? So, hey, you guys can all thank me. No, I'm kidding. I've been banging the drum for Jalen Naylor, Brandel, and Ty Chandler. Brandel more recently, last preseason, I was banging the drum for him. But Jalen Naylor and Ty Chandler passed the eye test for me. They passed the eye test for me, and they're paying off in spades. The 22 draft, although the top end sucked, we got Ed Ingram as a starter, but the 2 guys coming out of that draft is Ty Chandler, Jalen Naylor. They're showing us what they got. It's not the worst draft we've ever had. Those 2 guys are going to contributors for a few years. I'm pretty happy, and you can go back. I got the tape. I said Ty Chandler or Naylor was the steal of the draft for us. Jalen Naylor was the steal of the draft for us in 22, and I said second was Ty Chandler. Those are my 2 guys coming out of that draft. I said were the steals of our draft. Of course, then I put Andrew Jr. third, but he's playing somewhere else now, so it doesn't count. Sam Darnold was suddenly possessed by Kirk Cousins and threw that pick. No, you're just only watch the Vikings play. All the quarterbacks do this. Every quarterback does this. Justin Herbert today had an awful play. Awful play. Absolute awful play. But everybody thinks he's the second coming of Jesus. Awful play today. I'm watching 4 games. Jared Goff, awful throws today. All these quarterbacks do it. Sam Darnold didn't look like anybody but Sam Darnold. All these quarterbacks have bad plays. Was he as bad as Brock Purdy? Brock Purdy had some bad throws, but yet he's a Super Bowl quarterback. So yeah, don't get me. He was like Cousins. He was like himself. Purdy was like himself. All the quarterbacks have bad throws. We're just used to seeing our own team and highlights of the other games. No, man. All these quarterbacks have bad throws. Sam Darnold did fine today. He came back from that bad throw. I'm pretty excited about it. I think he'll be solid. This was a good team, guys. We played a good team today. They're running. They didn't run the ball enough, I don't think. Jordan Mason's 20 carries for 100 yards. 20 carries for 100 yards. They went give crap to 22, yet have Ingram, Naylor, Chandler, Asamoah, and Lowe is a starter for New England. Yeah. Lowe. I was high on Lowe too, but I didn't necessarily think. I thought he was going to be a swing tackle for us, a backup, but he's starting in New England. That's great. That's great for him. Thanks for telling me. A 49ers fan said to me, "We are not the Giants." I said, "We are not the Jets." He said, "We are going to make Darnold run around like a chicken." Can't wait to talk to him. I can't wait till 2. You know what, guys? Who's a? Here it is. Someone come talk to me. I put StreamYard. Come talk to me. Give me 2 minutes. Tell me what you thought of the game. Don't be scared. I treat all my guests with respect. I'll let you talk. Tell me what you think. Come on. I want to hear from you. I put StreamYard. Too evil to hope. Jump on, man. If you're in a quiet area. All right. Is it safe to say the defense carried the team? No. I want to say that. It only carried the team because they had to make up for the turnovers. But that offense moved the ball. I want to say we had 400 yards offense. Team stats. 403 yards offense. So no, I don't think it's safe to say that, but they picked the offense up because they were able to make some stops. But yeah, the special teams played great. Defense played great. Commander, did they win? Commanders beat the Giants today. Also, he said finally break losing streak since 92. Oh yeah, they didn't. They didn't, Mary. They didn't. I'm proud to be your team today. Yeah, we play the 49ers all the time, it seems. And that's because we're usually good teams. We're usually around, the top of the division. 6 sacks of Purdy look like a chicken. ESPN says 5. I don't know why. It felt like more. What'd they give us? They give us. Yeah. Oh, they did. They updated it. They gave us 6 sack. It was said 5 earlier. So that's cool. Who got it? Cashman sack. Pat Jones sack. Van Ginkel got one. Grenard got one. Oh, they gave him a team sack. There was a team sack. They must have updated that afterwards because right after the game there was only 5, but they gave us a team sack. Since Jones' second contract year already has 4 sacks, should we consider trade elevate Richter? Maybe it'd be one of those things that we need to sign him now to extend him. I don't know, but yeah. I don't know. I like good players, and trading a guy like that is a give up type of thing. I don't think. Yeah, Kwesi's not trading anybody. He's adding people unless it's the package to get a better deal. But I think coaches like their players, and a lot to be said about being in the system. So, yeah, it's great that Jones has got 4 sacks on the season. They were legit sacks today. It was him, man. It was want to. It was a motor. He went after it. 49ers fans were whining in their post-game shows. I am sure. Let them cry. Let them cry. Let them cry. I don't know how many times I got to put this up here, but come join me. Come join me in the chat or in the studio for 2 minutes. I want to hear what you said. I want to know who you are. I want to meet you. I didn't get to go to Skullfest this year. I was really sad about Aaron Jones. Man, fumbling. And they gave him the ball right after that. Andrew, who else had a good game? Jihad Ward got that. It was a fumble recovery, not a pick, but because it was he just slipped out of Purdy's hand. I don't know if you guys saw that, but Purdy goes to throw it and it just slips out of his hand. Still goes forward. And that's why Jihad Ward was able to catch it. Ryan Wright today. Ryan Wright today. 3 kicks, 3 punts for 151 yards. 1 inside the 20. Should have been 2. 56 yard long. So 50 yards a kick. 50 yards a kick. I don't think they have a punt return. They had 1 punt return for 0. Big pick by interception by Metellus. Yeah, I guess they gave that a. They didn't put fumble in here. It's weird. They don't have the fumble in here. They called it a fumble on Purdy instead of a pick. That Jihad Ward. But yeah, we had so many chances for picks today. We just got to come down with them. But offense. So let's go look at some team stats. Passing first downs, Vikings 17. San Fran had us on that. Third down efficiency, 7 for 12. That's big. Another week with only 54 plays, but for 403 yards. San Fran had 399. Now, we had great defense. They still had almost 400 yards offense. But scoring is what I'm more worried about. 8.6 per yards per pass. 7.5 yards per play. It helps when you have a 97 yarder, though. Penalties, 7 for 53. We got to clean that up. There was a play earlier, Justin Jefferson got basically face masked. But yeah, my big shout outs today. These are my winners. Ty Chandler for a big game. Jalen Naylor for a big game. Jefferson, 4 catches, 133 yards, big play. It kind of just set the tone. That 97 yarder just set the tone for the game. This is on offense. And shout out to Sam Darnold. He played a fairly good game today. 268 yards, 2 TDs, but it was an awful pick. It's another thing. We could have went up there. We could at least scored 3 on that play. Could have went up 13-0. Then nope, we go back. We're down 10-7. We're up 10-7. We come back, kick a field goal, 13-7. Well, that could have been 13-0 or 17-0 going into halftime. Now, defensive, obviously, is Blake Cashman. A lot of guys did pretty good, but there were some missed tackles. I'm not going to lie. But Blake Cashman, solid 13 total tackles with a sack. Pat Jones, 2 sacks. Van Ginkel, a sack. He disrupted the game. Those are your big guys, I think, coming out of there. Tell me who you think. Tell me who you think in the comments. If you're watching this after I went live, tell me what you think in the comments. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. See here. Now, we've got the Texans next. I don't know what's going to happen there, but I love the fact that we're 2-0. No prognosticators thought we'd be 2-0 right now. Some of us had us losing to the Giants. That's despicable. But hey, just doing it again. We beat San Francisco last year when no one said we had a chance. We beat them again this year. No one said we had a chance except for one guy. I think it was what's his name? We had one guy on ESPN say we were going to win the game. It was awesome. So everybody out there, just make sure you hit like before you leave. I appreciate it. Skull Vikes. See you tomorrow. See you tonight. We're going live. We're going live with Skull Doc, okay? We're going live with Skull Doc tonight. Make sure you hit us up. I appreciate it. He's gonna have a lot to say after this game, a lot to say, and then we got some injuries to talk about. So tonight at 8:30 Eastern or 8:30 Central, 9:30 Eastern, come join us again. We're gonna go live. Talk to you then. Skull Vikes.